Everyone, thanks for joining me. Jim Gass with Splicing Consulting, and thanks for coming back to my Tech Talk Tuesday. Look, these are just 5-minute tips where I'm going to go live and give you a bunch of different things over the weeks just to kind of help you be more productive or smarter when it comes to your technology or cybersecurity and so on and so forth. And so I've been staying on a theme with Copilot for Microsoft 365 for a while. Today is no different. Today's a really simple one. What we're going to do is I'm going to show you how to take a list in Microsoft Word and turn it into a formatted table. Doesn't sound like something very complicated. You could probably do it manually. But listen, if you got a bullet list and you want to make it visually appealing in your document or in your PowerPoint or in an email, this is the way to go. Copilot's really good. So going to jump right into it. Here we go. And so I've got this document right here in Microsoft Word, right? And so this is what one of my prompts I use for my demonstrations. This demonstration prompt isn't really important as to what it is, but what is important is that I'm going to go ahead and highlight the text, and then I'm going to use the Copilot prompt button and say visualize it as a table. It's this easy. Now, I did copy and paste this text from some other source. So often when you copy and paste text, there's some other things behind the scenes, some CSS or some HTML or something like this that might get caught up in it. So let's just let it do its thing and see if AI fails or not for us, or Copilot fails or not. Often it will, and I think it will here, actually. It won't succeed at doing what we want it to do. So we're going to go ahead and give it a try again. Remember that Copilot is an AI, so it's really learning about you and what you're trying to do, and you're trying to learn about how to talk to it. And so as you can see, this is not the formatted table that we wanted, as I expected. Remember, I told you I copied and pasted this from somewhere else. So what I'm going to do instead of keeping this is in the prompt down here, I'm going to say trash it. We don't need this, okay? And instead, what I'm going to do is I'm going to highlight it, and I'm going to try to do a little bit different. Hold on, that's sorry, mistake. I'm going to do a little bit different. I'm going to write the prompt instead. And so what is a prompt? That is the instructions that you give Copilot. Visualize this as a table with 3 columns. All right, a little bit more explicit instructions. Columns. Use can't spell can't spell today. Word. Hold on. Let's put it in order. Outlook, Word, and PowerPoint as the headers, right? I don't type fast and never said headers. Headers. There we go. As the headers, right? Let's see if it interprets and does something fun with the data, or literally takes the data and puts it into a table for us. Sometimes it likes to make it a little bit more snazzy and appealing and stuff like that, and give you a little, yeah, there we go. It's doing a pretty good job here. I'm actually pretty happy with the results I'm getting here. As you can see, it took that information. Instead of messing it up like it did because I copied and pasted it from somewhere else, it took it with the implicit instructions or explicit instructions and did what I needed it to do. And I would say keep that. And I like that result. Let's go to another document. I did this one. Give me a sec. I did this nice long one here, and I hand typed this nice long document here. And so we're going to go ahead and highlight it. And I'm going to go to the Copilot prompt. And I'm going to tell it to visualize the table. Now, remember, this one was typed rather than copied and pasted. So generally speaking, I would think that this would probably give me a better result just by using the prompt that Copilot offers me instead of coming up with some crazy looking table. And so very good looking table, nice formatting, nice bold on the headers. So a lot of information that it should be able to interpret and return the result that we're looking for. There we go. All right. It's looking really good here. I told it, I did this with Copilot, this list. I did a random list with Copilot, just like you can do random documents and so on and so forth. And that's what I came up with. And so there we go. Good table. I'd say keep that and we can move on. I got one more document I'll show you and I will let you get back to your day. So this is a little bit different looking list right here. And so this list, let's see how it does. I'm going to say visualize it as a table and see if it can interpret what I'm looking for by parsing out different things like dashes and commas. This is just from scratch. Remember, we're not giving it explicit instructions. We're literally just using it as is. So a little bit different than what I thought, right? Okay, not a problem. Maybe I'll try it a little bit different. I'm going to trash it. Let's go ahead and take off the numbers and see what it comes back with. I'm kind of curious if we get a nice result without the bullets on it at all, and say visualize this, and we'll take out also that extra space. Remember, I don't want extra stuff for it to be able to interpret, and see if it comes back with visualize. Now, if it doesn't, we'll put it into a bullet list and we'll see how it does instead. But it's certainly a lot faster than retyping it, wouldn't you say? Either way. And so pulling ourselves together and Copilot, let's see how we did. Good job, Copilot. It did a good job. And it said, yep, here's what you're looking for, Mr. Jim. You know, great job. And I think Copilot does call me Mr. Jim. So just a little couple of tips on how you can use Copilot to do different things in your Microsoft 365 environment, in your applications, specifically Word, Outlook, PowerPoint, Teams, a whole bunch of applications Copilot comes with. If you don't know anything about Copilot for Microsoft 365, I do awesome one-on-one test drives, and there's a QR code in the top left of your screen. Take a screenshot of this or scan it with your phone, your iPhone, your Android, and land on the page, fill out the form. Happy to do a one-on-one session with you to show you, and I'll do the things that you ask me to do. Microsoft doesn't give demonstration licenses of Copilot, so this is the only thing we've got to actually have you do some different things with it and kind of do a test drive. So hope this was helpful. If you like this video, share it out. Please like it. Please comment.